Hey, it's Game Deco time again, and today we are continuing our James Bond Spies and Assassins marathon with a relatively unpopular James Bond game, 007 Bloodstone. This is one of the Daniel Craig games, and I'd never played it before. I actually just got it to do this marathon. I'm kind of excited about it because I'm a sucker for a James Bond game, as you probably have become keenly aware over the course of the marathon here. And I kind of rather have James Bond games than not have James Bond games. So we're going to see. I don't think this is probably the least popular one, but it's definitely one that we don't hear about much. And there's probably some reasons for that, but I'm excited, so let's try it out. When they don't have an easy, we know that a recruit is still from easy. Oh wow, we just jump right in. Hey, I guess that kind of is a lot of how James Bond movies work. You kind of get started in the action right away. That looks pretty nice. I like that. Now, is there... I don't know when this game came out, but if it's after
007,
Spectre...
This is urgent. Priority 1.
Judi Dench is looking rough in this.
How long until you're on the ground?
We should be down in 10 minutes.
We haven't got 10 minutes.
We
The
have a
satellite is picking up
15.
suspicious activity near Greco's boat. We've got to get
I
a
think
move
this
now.
is related
my
to
way.
the movies then.
Change of plans.
Wow, hello
Head for the
Bloom.
harbor.
No, this can't be related to
According to
Spectre.
our sources, General, Greco has flown in a group of international terrorists
Wow.
for a suicide mission. The plan is for the attack to coincide with the moment they take the group photograph.
I
Okay.
can't much care what your sources tell you, Em. We've checked Greco out. He is an international businessman here on
Nobody
His
would ever
business,
suspect a
is
businessman.
international arms trading.
We all know
We'd
that
like to see
businessmen
all
are
heads of
specifically
state,
the
all
most,
the members of the G20
you know, non-criminal
wiped out in one fell
people.
swoop.
Is that what your sources are telling you? Or is it your female intuition?
Whoa.
I'll thank you to keep my intuition out of this, General. I want you to cancel the photo op
Love
now.
that
Impossible.
this
You
dude's
have to have some
sexist.
faith, some trust in my ability to protect them.
Is he in on it?
You can keep your faith. I put my trust in Bond.
Don't do that. No, that's a terrible idea. Not super trustworthy. He gets the stuff done, but you know, the Daniel Craig model looks like Daniel Craig. That's good. The way that angle worked, it looked like he was like 15 feet above the ground. Oh, like straight up, actually, very close. He looks like Bond, but he also looks like Johnny Knoxville somehow. Wow. Well, yep. Okay, I figured that guy didn't notice.
Good luck,
That guy didn't notice.
Keep watch on the harbor.
Okay.
Report any suspicious activity.
Cool. Okay. Camera is a little
This is
wild.
Tanner at Q Branch. Hostile radio chatter shows your landing has gone undetected.
Okay.
Blueprints show Greco's quarters are located on the lower deck.
Can I
Find him and
not
stop the
actually
attack on
crouch
the G20.
unless it's a... I think I can't actually crouch. Okay, let's look at the model here. Not too bad. Hey, that's a nice shot there. Look at that with the little, with the hills up there. I like that. Okay, I probably should get going. There's a terrorist to stop, you know. Okay, use cover. So it appears that you can't crouch except... Okay, I can use the cover. Yeah, that's super weird. Okay, I turned up the sensitivity, but I actually have to turn it down a little bit. It's like a little weirdly sensitive. Other side of the ship here. It is interesting how they darkened his hair. I think that they did that to make him look younger, but it makes him just look kind of weird. Okay. Anybody? Nobody? Okay. Okay. Probably should use this as the cover. Okay. See, what a good spy does is they shoot first, and they don't know if anybody else is around when they shoot. This gives the optimal chance to get discovered. Follow me for more spying tips. Access the ladder to the lower deck. So, the thing that isn't super clear here is... Well, that's a hardy laptop. The thing that's not super clear to me is the exact relation of me landing on this boat in particular. Is this the terrorist guys? Hey, look at that. You can move the furniture around. Just gonna rearrange the deck. Don't worry about it. I'm getting into my, Okay, it's funny. It keeps redirecting my, my view right there. I wonder if that's because I have it on recruit. I love how the mission objective here is stop the terrorist attack, and the primary objective is find the terrorist. It's kind of like those, like, guides for how to draw something, and it's like, hey, draw a rabbit. It's super easy. Draw 3 circles. Okay, now draw the rest of the rabbit. Hey, that's a good detail. The apples came out. Hey, that's a good detail. Okay. RB to reload? That's weird. Okay. Fine, I'll get on the ladder. Jeez, stop bugging me.
There's nothing out there. We just need to wait for Greco's word, then get the job done.
Where are our escorts?
Okay.
They should have been here by now.
There's some kind of problem.
When close to an enemy, press X to take them down. Stealth takedown. Oh, we're hugging.
Can't do this alone.
Don't worry. Greco will take care of it.
Oh, okay. I got a focus aim. So LB to focus aim. Okay. I've been spotted because I, immediately shot somebody. Okay, so that probably could have gone a little smoother than that in terms of me just shooting that guy. I can't tell if this one is just because it's a, Xbox 360 cover shooter that it's trying to do this, or if it's because it's trying to be like a Hitman kind of game, which is kind of interesting in terms of, ooh, where is my helicopter? Use my boat. Okay. Where can we hear him from? Okay, it's funny because it's not, I don't hear those sound effects.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, it's El Greco. See, we should fight this fight scene ourselves, right?
Attack, Greco. It's over. 1 man against 40. I don't think so. Gods!
Just take him hostage. Just, like, use him as a shield. Okay. Wow, these guys are tough. Okay. So I have to run after him, I guess. Okay, cool. Cool, we got a gun. It's funny, there was 0 animation there. Probably should have had a little bit of an animation there.
Stop him!
Okay. We need to make sure we are, oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Wait. Objective okay, that was like really random. It just kind of did it. Everything, all the like the most exciting action parts here happened in the like cutscenes. It's not, I mean, there's probably a reason why this is not the favored one. Okay, that boat is literally a that's like a $10 million boat at least. The idea that he's just blowing it up is crazy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so far, this has not been very difficult, and there hasn't been much stuff. There was that set piece there, but, like, it kind of happened outside of your control. Okay. Wow, this is floaty. Okay, we're gonna go around the thing. So the helicopter's doing it. Wow, they blew up that boat too. No, that's his boat. We just came back around. Okay. Yeah, like, this is the only other third-person Bond that I know of, besides From Russia with Love. It's kind of like a little easy, if that makes any sense at all. So, I mean, I can't tell if that's just because of what it is or what. Okay. Yep, this is a wild boat chase. Okay, am I gonna do a cool jump? Cool jump, yeah! Okay, it's supposed to be doing those, like, focus moments. Greco escape? Okay, sure. That's not well choreographed in terms of like actual gameplay and like knowing where to go and what to do. That is not exceedingly well choreographed. Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna restart from checkpoint. Why did it make a weird noise? Did you hear that? I don't know, man. This game is weird. It has some pretty good graphics, I guess. There we go. Oh, I just flipped through that. Okay. Yeah, it has some pretty good graphics. I mean, especially for the time. I mean, I don't think it looks bad. Daniel Craig's model looks good. I like all that kind of stuff. But it's a little bizarre in terms of how it actually plays. Okay, yeah, boom, boom, okay. Like it's like, does a lot of like auto aiming for you apparently. Okay, take out the tower. I mean, the other thought that I have with this is the Bourne Conspiracy game, but like, I don't know, the Bourne Conspiracy game made choices that I didn't necessarily always agree with. I mean, lots of QTEs, right? As you'll see in this marathon here, but it still like made choices that were probably a little bit more making sense than this, in my opinion. I do not hate this so far, but it's not quite as captivating of an opening mission as the other James Bond games. I can see why this is definitely one of the lesser feeling ones. Wow, what even happened? There's so much stuff that just is happening around me that like doesn't feel good. Cool, okay. I guess in the Nightfire, that opening scene, there is a lot of like cutscene parts that are part of it that make you feel like you're part of the movie. So I can kind of get it, but like, I don't know, it feels like you're still more involved there than this.
We've wasted enough time. Get moving.
Okay, if this happened in the port of a place where there was like the G20 or whatever is going to be happening here, they would kind of realize that something was up and stop. Like really, like that would be how that goes. Because this is enough of an incident. The Harbor Patrol would be all over this. Wow, that's cool. But like also at the same time, like we're just kind of like not getting to play a lot of those parts. Okay. Okay, good, good. Switch between cover, use cover, okay. Give me that. Did that actually hurt me? Really? Okay, good, okay. See, the other third-person James Bond game being From Russia with Love, I love that game. I mean, at least I loved it when I was a kid. And I haven't played that one yet. I'm not sure the order of these. That one might be earlier on in the marathon. Is that like a server? Why is he dressed the same as the terrorists? Gosh. They need to have like proper uniforms so I can tell them apart. Press Y to switch weapons. Okay. Anything? Nothing? Okay. Kick door. Oh, hello girls. Don't worry. I'm Mr. Tough James Bond. Why are you up on the... Oh, I thought that was... She was up on the bar. I was like, get down from there. You're gonna get hurt. You're wearing heels. It's not safe. This is a terrible work environment. We have zero work safety. You know, strippers and dancers really need to have workplace safety protections. Bartenders should not be exposed to this kind of gunfire. Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah, people just like pop out in this. Okay. Like kind of randomly. Hello. Nice. Oh, okay. You got two of the same statue. This is the same thing that happened in Drake's mansion in Nightfire. No creativity for these bad guys. These bad guys are just out here like, oh, I'm so evil. Oh, I have $1 billion. Blah, 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 blah. And then zero creativity. If you're gonna have naked woman statues, at least get two different naked woman statues. Way more interesting than just one single one. Like I said, creativity, some appreciation of the arts. Ultra rich people used to have an appreciation of the arts, and you know, that's totally fallen off. Especially if you like have one of those ultra rich guys that is like all AI-y. No, I don't want any like generated crap. Okay. Is that Greco? Oh no. Okay. I stopped shooting because I thought that that was just like a civilian having a traffic accident because of, you know, the gunfire. But no. See, these environments look good. Look at this. I like that. This looks cool. It just, the gunplay is not terrible. That feels good. That, okay, it's feeling a little bit better as we've gone on, but I don't know. The ability to not, the lack of ability to like crouch is still strange to me. Did I do that? Okay, I do have a sprint, so that's good. I can hurry up and dive into the cover, and so, I mean, that feels good. I mean, comparison-wise, I think Hitman uses some cover, at least in Absolution. Okay, good, cutscene. Holy lens flare, I guess. Hello, El Greco. Not loving that it looks like he has one of those Palestinian scars there. Definitely not necessarily the best look for the framing of a, you know, counterintelligence game here.
Last chance. Where is it?
You say last chance.
You're too late.
But if you kill the person who does know it, like, that's still so stupid. Like, that, people always do that in movies. It's just, oh, hello. Okay, I got myself my Aston Martin.
How much
This
time?
kind of looks like a DB9.
Not much. They're assembling the heads of state for the picture.
Okay. Maybe you could have been like, instead of like, I died. James Bond had a traffic accident. Everybody else also died because I had a traffic accident. Okay, cool. Wait. I'm so curious. Oh, okay. Mr. Iron Leg, I guess. Can we do it? Oh, nope. Okay. I failed to stop the attack. Yeah. I was too focused on running this dude over.
How much time?
Okay, now this driving right here feels very classic James Bond game, which I love. I actually enjoy the diversity of mission types in, you know, games like Nightfire and Agent Under Fire. Wow. It is one crash and you are dead. I mean, who knew that James Bond 007, whatever it is called, Bloodstone, is the most realistic Bond in terms of if you crash, you die. We'll go around the outside here. Nice to see the Mountain Pass map from Mario Kart still doing things. What's that called? I can't think of it right now, and if I think too hard, I'm gonna have to restart this mission
That's
again.
it, Bond. You're gaining on.
Good. I am gaining on him. Boom. Okay. See, that kind of like slow down moment there is pretty fun. I like that a lot. Oh, okay. Objective updated. Stop the terrorist. Was that not?
If he makes it to the Acropolis, it's over.
Was that not like already
He's
obvious?
almost there, Bond. Take him out.
Boom. Okay. Really? One hit? One? If his car had a bomb in it, that was enough to blow up the G20, which is silly to say that that's the case. How was he going to end up there?
Fireworks? Did you know there were going to be fireworks?
Honestly? Yes.
How did you know?
Woman's
Quite
intuition.
honestly. Intuition.
Jesus. This guy's such a freak. Oh, hello.
Nice to see you.
Okay, but if the bomb blew up on the bridge and it was
I was
enough to
worried
blow
that
up this
you wouldn't
entire
make it in time.
place,
Well, that makes two of us.
Well done.
Thank you.
wouldn't
May
it
I
blow up
get
the
you
bridge?
something to
Like the
drink?
bridge is out,
Yes, I'll have a
right?
bourbon. Neat.
And what can I provide for the gentleman?
I'll have.
You'll have
You.
a vodka martini.
I don't get that. Why was she all cheeky about that? Ooh, he'll have a vodka martini. No, that's so weird. It's interesting this one's specifically presenting by them. Are we gonna get a real intro? Okay, I think that we have to actually skip this, even though I want to see it. Oh, hello. Is that the waitress lady? Nice to meet you.
Bond here.
Good morning, 007.
Are you
I know we promised
back
you a
at-
week's holiday after Athens, but we have a situation developing. that
Always
requires
like that. That
immediate attention.
always happens.
Are you free to speak?
Yes.
I
can
like
talk.
how
I'm in the hotel.
they
I should be online in a moment.
I like how they took the time to detail every like
There you are.
line
How
of
much
wrinkle
do you
on
know
Judy's
about
face.
Midhurst Laboratories.
Biotech firm, publicly traded, City of London.
Okay,
electric
this is so
contractor.
funny.
But
The
not
way
just
these
any
menus look
military
are so
2
similar
years ago,
to
Midhurst
the Quantum of
Laboratories
Solace game.
signed a contract.
Like, no,
with
straight up, they
mission-critical
had to use the same kind of
biotechnology for our defense
thing.
forces. That's so secret,
Wow.
I'm loath to discuss it even on this link.
I understand.
Good.
This
Last
link, we're
week,
like
one
on
of
a
their
cell
senior
phone. We're like
researchers, Malcolm Tedworth,
doing like a
went
mobile
missing from
connection.
his yacht in the English Channel. At first, the Royal Navy presumed he was dead.
Hmm?
His boat was discovered capsized after a squall off the coast.
Uh-oh.
But this morning, we received a tip that he's alive and about to sell that research to a buyer in Istanbul.
How
Close
reliable
to
is the
me.
information?
Doubtful. An anonymous caller from a cell phone purchased at a convenience store in Madrid. The phone went dead. But soon after, the US Echelon system picked up another cell phone transmission.
Ooh, the
near a
Echelon system?
construction site in
Like
downtown
like in
Istanbul,
Splinter Cell?
using the keywords researcher, bioweapons, and password.
Might be a trap. A setup. Any chance that it's the researcher himself? Pang of conscience, second thoughts about selling out
Okay,
the
wait,
UK?
is this Daniel
That's
Craig's
why the
actual
helicopter
voice?
is landing outside your
Because
hotel.
if that was super phoned
There'll be
in.
a jet waiting at the airport. And when you arrive in Istanbul, do whatever you have to, by any means necessary, to find out who's behind this.
That's usually
And
how it
make
goes.
sure that research doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Don't worry, I will kill so many people. I am James Bond. If you press LT NRT while using your smartphone, you'll automatically draw your gun. Okay. When you're in cover, press R to blind fire. If there's an enemy hiding behind low cover, press B to vault over and take them down. The like Xbox 360 era little tips here. Great. It would have been better if they had like, some menu images maybe. Some still shots of the game itself. Hey, it looks nice though. My car looks a lot better than it did yesterday. That overnight, pay and spray kind of place worked out really well for me.
Good morning, 007.
Okay.
We located the cell phone that the Echelon system found and tracked it to the opening of an
Lambert?
ancient catacomb beneath this construction site.
Oh, that's
We
cool.
lost the signal when it went below ground, but you may be able to pick it up again once you get into the catacombs.
Well,
Q branch, end transmission.
I like the diversity of characters here. Look at this dude. Oh, I thought that was his hair. That would have been really wild if that was his hair. For some reason, this area reminds me a lot of Splinter Cell Convictions, like one of the first missions in Splinter Cell Conviction. Where you're in that like city street at night and you have to climb up the side of the building. Is that Conviction? I think it's Conviction. It could be Chaos Theory. It might be Chaos Theory.
You!
Oh.
Stop!
Me?
Where do you think you're
Oh,
going?
I'm just walking down here. Don't worry about it. This is my parking ticket.
Dr. Bond.
British Museum. Architectural Heritage Foundation. Here to study your preservation efforts.
Nah,
You can call the Turkish Ministry of Culture.
I don't care. Nobody goes down there.
Why?
Without a hard hat.
Of course. Safety first.
Bond always is about using protection. Oh, the guy would have heard that.
This construction site marks the point we lost Tedworth's signal. We need to
Headworth.
find out if he's still friendly or
Tedworth?
working with our enemies. Use your smartphone to search for evidence.
Me when I'm like Googling stuff, using my smartphone to search for evidence. So, okay, this is silly. Why is the whole screen turn green when I pull out my cell phone? Evidence. It's that guy. That man is... Oh, never mind. Okay, it's behind him. Okay. Hi, are you evidence? Can I just walk in here now? Okay. Down. It's interesting that that takes you out of that mode. That's silly. Okay, press to scan. This is a
We've
terrible,
cloned that
like, little
computer's
mini
hard
game.
drive. I'll pass it on to our analysts. Continue searching the
You've
area.
cloned the hard drive? Okay. Wow. Buddy, you okay? Oh, okay, Smoke Bright, got him. Smoke Muffy got him. I feel like this is very fillery in terms of what we could be doing. Yeah, that you have to leave it to get in is so interesting. These guys have no questions at all. Okay, that's our map of the place, I guess.
Dr. Bond, the foreman is ready to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
Please wait for him in the
George?
front cabin.
Is it
Come this
George?
way.
Okay. Was it that guy? Nope. Okay, it's his twin brother. What if I just, like, can I... What if I just don't? What happens? Will it get mad at me, do you think? I got lost. Sorry, I was just messing with your computer. Not a lot of construction going on this construction site. Very suspicious. Maybe it's Eric Foreman.
This way, Dr. Bond.
This, okay. All of your accents are very confusing. Oh. Wait, but they're right there. See?
He's trapped! Now!
Yeah, called it. It's weird that they would just put me in there, like... James Bond is not very smart sometimes. Like, he's like, oh, we're gonna dump me in the pit. Cool, okay. Now, am I gonna actually get a set piece here that I get to play? Oh, okay. B, jump. Okay, well, only sort of? And nobody saw otherwise. Okay.
The intruder has been
Jump over. Okay, cool.
Be quick about it. We need more time with that British sign.
Good, bye-bye. Oh, no, I wanted his gun. Can it, well, let me jump over. No, okay, why? So many invisible walls. Silly, silly. Okay, use cover. Okay, I accidentally vaulted over that. Your phone can be used to observe movements. Wow, okay, we have just tracked everybody. All of these dudes should have turned off, you know, data tracking on their phones.
We have a situation. Stay alert.
Okay, good. Got him. Totally won't know where I am. Go around the corner. Okay.
Call this in.
That it automatically shifts you to crouching is nice, but like, yeah, I don't know. The cover shooter aspect of this, it's not intense enough, in my opinion, to be like a cover shooter. Like this, it doesn't feel quite sneaky enough, nor intense enough. It's not, I don't know, a Gears of War or something-esque kind of cover shooter. And it's not as intense or sneaky enough as like Splinter Cell Conviction or the Bourne Conspiracy. Bourne Conspiracy is probably like closer to this feeling, but I still feel like it leaves a little something in terms of intensity to be desired. As I said, I can kind of see why this might not be people's favorite one. Now, is this awful? No, it's not awful. There's some quirks to it. It just is a little funny in terms of how it frames some things. Wow, okay, that guy's fine after I blew up the whole deal there. You can tell that this is very like wanting of being a like Quantum of Solace type game, like that era. Shoot. Well, shootable. Yeah, see, okay. That totally ruins the flow to have to switch into the phone mode to see the things. It'd be better to have just like Bond's focus vision that you don't have to like switch into the cell phone for. Bond's spine would be broken. You don't just like fall like that, like
Tanner,
regularly.
I'm headed for the catacombs.
So yeah, this is a Tanner. So this is post Quantum of Solace. I'm in the catacombs. This is a train catacomb, maybe. Not a regular catacomb. Okay, climb up here.
Hey, give me a hand over here. What?
Okay.
What do you want?
Okay. We're gonna switch and we're gonna reload. This game's a little weird. I don't know. See, there's not really enough tension to feel super sneaky about what I'm doing here.
You can do him instead.
You can do him?
Yeah. Apparently a geologist or somebody snooping around the...
Oh, hello. I didn't realize that there was... oh no. That guy's super dead. Gonna scan him somehow? Body of deceased male to view intelligence. Press start for whatever reason. Dr. S. Justa Cummins. Oh my god. Justa Cummins? In a James Bond game? Really? Okay. Director of bioengineering at the University of Stuttgart. He went missing from his home 3 weeks ago, thought to have absconded with his mistress. Wait, with one of his mistresses. Okay, everybody's just getting it in a James Bond game or movie, I guess. Little is known about his research, although it is thought to relate to the stabilization of biological compounds for transportation. The cause of his death is a single gunshot wound to the head. Okay, cool, I guess. So I guess I should go back out here and totally not have something happen, right? Totally normal to be just walking around in here. Okay. Totally like that sound that we just heard. Okay. Is that because the trains are blocking it? We could have totally shimmied past that.
Continuing patrols. Out. Right. Go make a sweep of the tunnels.
Okay. What if I did that focus thing?
Man down. Call for back.
Okay. Got him. Okay. The silenced like MP5 here is a little bit like lackluster in terms of how it feels. It's just not quite chunky enough. The one in the Quantum of Solace game is a lot better, like a lot better. I really liked how the guns felt in that one. This is just kind of regular. I don't know. It's just, I don't know, lackluster. In terms of the silenced pistol, it feels fine. I know they're silenced weapons, so I get it, but like, I don't know, it just needs a little bit more or a little bit more of a vibration, because even if it doesn't make a big sound, you know, like the gun makes it like a chunk, like feel in your hand, so I think you could turn up the vibration for that. It is interesting that that first mission has basically nothing to do with the second mission here. I feel like that's kind of a storytelling mistake in terms of... Okay, I feel also like it should totally lock onto explosives in the same way it locks onto people. Okay. Ooh. A wrench. No, that's not a wrench. Press to scan. Do I need to... Analysis, identification, the phone has been bugged with a covert digital transmitter. Efforts to trace its signal to a point of reception have been hampered by the signal being relayed through multiple satellite carriers. I don't care. Okay, okay. Catacombs is over there, so I have to do something. Okay, points switch. Okay, so does that now move the train? Okay. I'd like it if we didn't have me have to kill more people, but you asked for it. These dudes are like a little bullet spongy also. It's like a little ridiculous how many shots they have to be able to take. They clipped through. Did you see that? Did you see them clip through the cage that they were in? You know, the elevator cage? Silly. Okay. Smartphone, where is evidence or whatever? Okay. I guess... is that supposed to be that, like... Oh, okay. So this is the MP7. I guess we'll try it. We were trying the MP5 earlier. I don't know if we've actually been firing the MP7 yet. I wish I had grenades. If I had grenades, things would be better. Okay, that those don't cause a chain reaction is a little silly. I really wish they made a chain reaction a la, like Just Cause 2. That would be cool. Okay. Operate train. Yeah, press B to operate the train. James Bond knows how to do this. James Bond is good at everything. He can drive any vehicle, which is, I mean, it's part of the appeal, sure. But come on, man. Man, we're just hoofing it. Look at that. We're just we're in the, like, what is it? The Boring Company, like, tunnel thing. You know, those should have been trains. We really should have just had subways. But no, we can't have nice things. Definitely not. Speaking of Bond villains, if you will.
I'm in the catacombs.
I do like that Tanner's in this.
Signal.
Got it. Bring up your phone and it will give you Tedworth's position. Should lead you right to him.
Tedworth. Silly name. God. I can understand why he went rogue. Wait a second. Is this actually a boring thing? Hey, we are literally in a Boring Company dealio. Although this is to make a subway, and that would be actually effective. Although it appears that they've run into the catacombs here. I don't think Bloodstone's based off of anything. I really don't. Okay. Are we literally using the lanterns to tell me where to go? It's a little... I honestly would prefer yellow paint. I am not a person who's mad about yellow paint. People get super weird about that, but like with games having higher fidelity, you need yellow paint because it's not as easy to see, you know, the texture of the brick wall that's, you know, different or whatever and interactable. The yellow paint is good. It's good storytelling. I saw somebody talking about how they watched a... Okay, hello. The camera should have not done anything that the camera did there. I saw somebody talk about how there was a streamer that was complaining about the yellow paint on Resident Evil 9 boxes, and constantly complaining also about not having enough ammo. What happened? Oh. Okay, that... Game did a thing. Game did a thing there. Okay, maybe this could have used a couple more minutes of testing, just a couple. Yeah, he was constantly complaining about not having enough ammo, and then missed every vase, I guess, that had yellow paint on it. So it's like, it's there for a reason. It helps you with the storytelling. It helps guide you. Yes. I do think that like if you wanted to have like an ultra hard mode, you could have that be something that's toggleable on and off. Sure, but like as a basic idea for how games function, it's a good thing. It helps players. It's how you make sure that the story is cohesive and flows. Because really, it's way worse to have your story get lost and be boring and like not have flow to it than for it to be ever so slightly easier to actually play the game. Way worse for it to just not actually be, you know, good. Okay, good. That worked that time. I actually don't know what happened before because I wasn't all that close and then I got stuck in that position. See, that's controlling. It controlled that turn for me. Like, I'm not here to play Tomb Runner or what's that game called? Train Runner? Are those two separate things? Those are two separate things, aren't they? That dude took like 7 shots to the back of the neck. Like, I don't know. The gunplay in this, I like this. Like, this looks and feels good and feels cool, and you can feel like you're Bond, you know. But I don't know. The actual like shooting mechanics and then the switching with the cover, the cover shooting system just doesn't feel refined quite enough. I mean, but like, I don't know. The environments look pretty good. Those set pieces could be better. You know, maybe feel a little bit better. I think that was like one of the first ones that actually felt like a set piece that we got to interact with also. This seems like just a redo of the, I guess their catacomb sewer area of Quantum of Solace, honestly. Which one was the focus? Okay, so whenever oh, hello, hi. Okay, get to cover, yeah, okay, yeah. I am in hurt. I am getting to cover. Where's the next guy? Where is he? Where is he? Over here? Okay. Get into cover. Good. I should have been using my machine gun anyways. Yeah, I mean, the actual, like, environments are kind of empty almost. It's weird. It almost feels like my expectations of something like this are higher because it's a more recent game. I don't know when this one actually came out. There was like a DS version of this, so like it came out when the DS was still like having games like really coming out for it. But like I think I have a higher expectation. I don't have any weapon ammo for that gun. I think there's a higher expectation because like even when in like Nightfire the spaces were populated by like the same character model or something like that. Like I don't know, this is just a little phoned in terms of some of the design aspects of it. Can I like turn that off? Nope. But like I don't know, like it's in terms of like how many enemies there are in the space and where they're placed. It's not like the spaces themselves. Like this looks awesome. Like look at that. I love the architecture of it. Look at that. That's awesome looking. I just wish the space was maybe used a little more creatively.
Someone there!
Someone there. Yeah, it's the dude who you've been hunting down. It's me, James Bond. Hi. Oh, okay, let me find him. Where is he? Tedworth? Tedworth, are you over there? Tedworth. Door is locked. Okay, I'm gonna hold RB to pick that one up. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, there's a dude in here. Is this Tedworth? Kick door. I'm just gonna kick this like giant metal door and break my foot and then go home.
Who are you? Who did this to you?
Bernin. His name is Bernin. He wanted my research. My formulas. For bioweapons.
We've got to get you out of here.
I'll never make it. The only way is to climb out. But it's not too late. Maybe you can still save Tedworth.
Wait, did he just die like that instant? It doesn't let you shoot him. That's funny. Is this rated T? I think this might be rated T. So that might explain a little bit of how the gunplay doesn't feel as violent. Okay, is it still locked? Door is locked. So we're gonna have to puzzle, I guess. Okay. So he's dead. That's a bridge area. Used cover. Okay. See, I think there's also like not enough mechanics. Like to be able to climb, a la, you know, a Splinter Cell or something like that would be something that would really add to this. Like the verticality dimension would make there be a sort of a different feeling. No, seriously, how do I get up anywhere? 14 meters. Is it something in here? Oh, okay. See, yeah, just being able to do that anywhere, though, would be, I think, better. Otherwise, it kind of feels, like, very linear. Very guided. Yeah, I mean, even earlier James Bond games had more choices in terms of how to approach things than this one. Okay. Hey, look. See? The ancients? They knew how to get two different statues. See, I feel like it would be better if I could crouch. Because The crouching is what makes it feel sneaky. The sneaking is what makes it feel very spy and stealth and espionage. You know what I mean? It just is lacking some of that. It's much more action game. And to me, the third-person James Bond games have a stealth aspect, or, I mean, even third-person spy games, you know, have that. It's not quite suave enough, and it's not quite sneaky enough, or suave enough and action-y enough to, like, quite tickle the spot, I don't think. Like, this is all just like an empty space there. There just was nothing. There wasn't guys to, like, sneak around. Maybe it's because I'm playing it on Recruit. I don't know. But...
Still nothing from topside or the tunnel patrol.
Yeah, it looks like the cells have gone quiet.
Might just be the rock disrupting comms.
Maybe, but I don't think so.
Well, even...
Boom! See, the other thing should explode too. It'd be more fun if that played out in a chain reaction. Terrible OSHA, you know, worksite safety here. Nothing like me playing a video game, specifically a James Bond game, and complaining about worksite safety. That guy had no response. There's no, like, tactile feeling to how these guys are interacting with me, you know, shooting them, knocking them over. Like, that whole pillar just fell over, I guess. I kind of missed it as a moment, I think. But the whole pillar just fell over, and still, it was just kind of like, yeah, it happened. Yeah, like that. Exactly. I think there's just some stuff here that feels lazy. Now, at the same time, this is a licensed game. I am not saying the developer did not try, but it does feel lackluster. Now, at the same time, somebody could be out there and be like, hey, this is my favorite James Bond game. And you know what? I can see things of it that feel fun. I do like the third person. It is nice to be able to see Daniel Craig's model in that regard. What, grenade launcher? Sure, buddy. I'll take a grenade launcher. We better fight a boss at the end of this area. The auto aim is a little strong. Once again, maybe because I'm on Recruit. Maybe I need to trust myself a little more, but at the same time, every time I trust myself a little more and play on normal, I have to redo the same spot over and over again, which is kind of annoying to edit. Like, this whole area looks so cool. If this was able to be done more as a stealth run all the way through, I think, you know, like I said, like, you could play Splinter Cell Conviction as much more action-y or much more stealth or some combination in between the two, which is how I usually approach that game. I really like that game, actually. I'm definitely a Splinter Cell Conviction apologist. Yeah, see, like, that happens, and it just doesn't feel like there's any response to it from the guys. They don't scream. So it doesn't feel very real, if that makes any sense. I definitely think that X should be the button used to actually switch weapons here. Okay, so just in time to be in a close quarter situation, I'm going to use my grenade launcher. Oh. See, like right here, right? This is just like kind of empty space.
Tanner, what do we have on a man named Burnin?
Burnin.
Hold on, I'm doing the search.
No, that guy had an
Here it
accent.
is.
His name's Vernon.
Low-level gangster, a middleman. If he's got Tedworth's research, he probably won't be holding on to it for long.
I love Tanner just, like, looking up this dude's LinkedIn or something. Like, he's not actually doing any sort of... Like, look at how cool this space is. And yet, there's nothing happening here. I played, Suit for Hire a while back. That's a fun video. Go check that out if you haven't checked that out. But this right here looks like this, like, train platform that's in that game. In terms of being in a combat arena, and yet there's nobody there. Why is it empty? Eat the whole game. Wow, okay, we just get to another spot and nothing else happens.
Drive? Tell me the key to crack the code.
The multiple exclamation points.
I'll tell you.
F you.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Let's get out of here.
See, like, that James Bond did that in that moment, like, it's just so odd. I just, like, we don't get to play that. Is just, like, it should totally cut to you doing it, and then you can chase him or something.
He's here. Let's move.
He's here. Gets in a Humvee? Where did they get a Humvee? He's a, I thought he was a middleman. A small-time gangster. Okay. I happened to just steal an Aston Martin. Unless this is mine that I parked out front. Okay.
On to MI6.
We're gonna have time to play this.
Vernon's on the move. You have him on satellite.
Confirmed 007. We're tracking him.
Because
Let us know if you
that's
lose
fine.
visual contact.
Will do.
Car chases, very fun. I like to see the environments that they get you into. Okay. Not doing well. Okay. So the yellow on my little map there is apparently my distance proximity countdown timer. See, these feel like set pieces to me. They always do. I mean, especially the ones in those earlier James Bond games, you know, Nightfire and such. We have caused millions and millions and millions of dollars of damage already. Now, at the same time, you know, I can't really fault them. They're trying to stop, like, the whole overall bioweapon attack, blah, 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 blah. But still, it's a lot of damage and a lot of casualties. Like, some like, single mom was just getting gassed there and just got blown up. Armored trucks? Are you guys related to the thing, or are you guys just happen to be here? Because it feels like a coincidence. Okay. Get out of my way, God. You know, at the same time, nothing will be as annoying as the agent under fire car chase that ends up in a dock area, kind of like this, actually. That took me so many times as a kid to do it. I find that chase very annoying, actually. Oh no, James Bond died. Did I have to do that all again? No, good, okay. Good, because if we had to do that all again, I don't think I was going to actually do it. It's not that satisfying. The cars, like, drifting and stopping and blah, 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 doesn't feel very good. The handling is not ideal. Okay, I don't get these guys. What is your deal? Clearly something's going on. If you're an armored car driver, I mean, I guess you probably won't stop. That would be dangerous in its own right. This feels very derivative of Quantum Solace. Which, like I've mentioned several times, I am a Quantum Solace apologist. Wow! That car just exploded out of nowhere. I'm a Quantum Solace apologist, at least in terms of the movie. Okay, so trying a third attempt here. These trucks right here feel awful. I think that their AI is like tied to driving like where you are. It's like tied to like moving you over a little bit. I don't know. That's really annoying. These guys, the armored cars. Okay, we're gonna try this time to not end up in the water. That guy ended up in the water. Did you see that? Okay. There we go. Turned it all the way around. The car doesn't handle well enough for it to be this detailed and tight of a car chase. You lose your momentum. You know what this feels like? This feels like the Venice car chase with Spectre, which is not a good feeling. I hate that car chase so much. They have these nice cars and it feels like they're going like 4 miles an hour. And especially if you've been to Venice, A, there's not really that many roads, really. B, everything's really short and tight and stuff like that, and it's such a wasted scene. I hate that scene. I was saying I was a Quantum of Solace apologist. I actually enjoy that movie way more than most people, and I wish there was like a director/writer's cut for it, because it got really screwed over by the writer's strike. By that I mean screwed over by like the producers and studios not making a deal sooner for the writer's strike, not the writers themselves. But yeah. Oh, okay. See, that's why I like these. You get these cool set piece moments. That felt cool and awesome. This kind of thing feels cool and awesome, but the rest of this game doesn't quite have that same energy. Oh. Man, this is like the 5th Aston Martin that I've wrecked this week. They're literally running out, especially the classic ones. Wait, did I like lose, or was that the end of the mission? I think that was the end of the mission. What an anticlimactic moment. I was just saying, hey, this finally actually feels a little good, but you know, with the set pieces, but like you know, nope. So that was a look at 007 Bloodstone. It's fine. I much prefer the jankiness of Bourne Conspiracy, and I much prefer basically any other James Bond game that I have played. There's, I think, only one other one that's, you know, not like the PS1 ones. I haven't really played those, but you know, from like, you know, GameCube, PS2 era onwards, I think there's only actually one more that I haven't played yet that I will be having a video of for this you know, marathon that I'm doing. That is the Spies and Assassins marathon leading up to James Bond 007 First Light being released at the end of the month. I am so excited about that game. So yes, stay tuned for the rest of the marathon. This one was not a highlight. I can understand why this is not a very highly regarded one. I think there was a lot of wasted potential in terms of enemies and in terms of how like the actually controller feel is. It just is a little clunky. There's some jank to it. There was like 2 driving missions and then like the one set piece with the boar kind of thing going through, and the boar set piece was really janky. The camera kept getting caught on stuff. This one does not come highly recommended. I'm probably going to still play some more of it. If you want to see more of it, please let me know. For any of these games in the marathon here, let me know if you want to see more, because I would enjoy playing more of them for the channel. And you know what, honestly, I'm a sucker. I would like to play more of the janky one because I want to see what other janky things happen. But, you know, just in general, if you do want to see more, please tell me in the comments down below. If you've played this one, tell me your thoughts about it, because I don't think a lot of people played this one, honestly. It's not horrible. It just isn't very good, and it feels pretty generic. If you got rid of like the like kind of set pieces that are there, I think that this could feel like a pretty just regular adventure kind of game. It doesn't specifically ooze James Bond in those scenes. He's not kind of suave enough in terms of the writing and what's going on there. Like Nightfire, which is my favorite, feels suave in particular across the board. It feels spy, it feels espionage. This is much more of an action game. I think you need a little bit more to truly fit that espionage and suave James Bond feel. There wasn't even any good gadgets in this. We have a cell phone. Everybody has a cell phone. That's not a good gadget. That sucks. I mean, I get the earlier games, the cell phone aspect of it, because cell phones were new. Everybody has a cell phone at this point. Like, you have to be a little more creative than that, right? Okay. But if you do like casual gameplay videos, if you do want to see more of my marathon of spy and assassin games leading up to James Bond First Light, then please do subscribe. I regularly play games across an entire spectrum, from small solo dev indie games, small team indie games, all the way to AAA games, old and new, across various systems. I am trying to expand my taste in games. And if you want to see more of those kinds of videos, and maybe some of the ones where I have some thoughtful discussion about how the games function and the art and design of them as well, please do feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you. I'm trying to get to a couple hundred subscribers. If you like this video, please do give it a like. That helps me with the YouTube algorithm and reaching new viewers who also like these casual gameplay videos, especially these James Bond ones during this month and the marathon. This week, take care of yourselves, take care of people around you, and I'll see you in the next game, Deco.